Marcus Alexander Bagwell face the Hollywood Bloods in a big return match on Worldwide. Welcome everybody to WCW Worldwide Wrestling. Tony Schiavone along with Jesse the Body Ventura. A capacity crowd on hand for the superstars of World Championship Wrestling. And we begin with the natural Dustin Rhodes, Jess.
The natural Dustin Rhodes, one of the top competitors today here at World Championship Wrestling. But Tony, do you notice something?
Yeah.
He looks kind of naked, don't he?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
The million-dollar question, Tony, what's missing?
As you take a look at Shanghai Pierce, his opponent, Tex Slazenger, is, of course, the man on the outside. Well, what's missing is the fact that Dustin no longer has the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Double team here. The bell is not sounded. Both Tex and Shanghai go down, and both go out.
Well, I'll tell you, Tony, this wasn't... There we finally get the bell, so the match is officially underway. This wasn't scheduled to be a handicap match.
It was not. All right, let's talk a little bit about the U.S. Heavyweight title. The U.S. title, as we heard just a week ago, has been held up, whatever you want to call it, maybe suspended by WCW Board of Officials. No one has a U.S. Heavyweight title right now.
You know, what a raw deal that is, dude.
Why do you say that?
It's a total raw deal. I mean, look at poor ravishing Rick Rude. Here you got a guy, Tony, who never lost the title.
Correct.
Then he comes out and takes on Dustin Rhodes, and in my opinion, wins the title, and then they find some technicality.
Well, Jesse, it's not really a technicality. The fact was both men had their shoulders up at the same time.
But if you noticed, Rude got his up a quarter of a second sooner.
I didn't notice that.
I had the stopwatch on it.
Leave it to Jesse Ventura to come up with something like that. Tremendous program we have. We'll be talking about a little bit later on.
Oh, Tony, leave it to Jesse Ventura to come up with the truth.
Whatever.
Dustin Rhodes and Shanghai Pierce, the big bad Texan under the mask.
Two big Texans, as a matter of fact. Wait a minute, we are... Wait 1 second. Colonel Rob Parker's coming here.
Colonel.
What you doing with this boy out here? This boy, Dustin Rhodes, when you know laying in the back and weight back there, you got the greatest star of all I have brought out here tonight. He is waiting in the back. I'm talking Sid Vicious. Everybody is out here to see him. Where's the red carpet rolled out? I'm going to go back here to the back, gentlemen. I'll be proud to tell you, I'm going to be bringing him out here. You best do your best. Get this boy out of the ring because I'm coming out here with the man.
So we await the arrival of Big Sid Vicious here on Worldwide, and the Colonel couldn't wait at all, could he?
The Colonel couldn't wait. Like he always says, he's the greatest promoter the world has ever seen. So he's going to get his TV time in, Tony, whether we like it or not, I guess.
Ahead of steam, here comes Shanghai Pierce, and the match man is off the mark. Right hand to the side of the head. Dustin Rhodes to the midsection, and the natural sending Shanghai to the other corner. Oh, Dustin unloading now on Shanghai Pierce, and you better believe the fact that he is no longer the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, that he has gone through all of this as well as Rude has really picked up the intensity on Dustin as well.
You know what he might have heard? He might have heard the Colonel talking and decided, yeah, he better speed this bout up, get on with the win so Sid Vicious can get out here.
You really think he thought about that?
Just a thought, Tony.
Well, there you go. Referee all the way! And the Bulldog! That's over! What a way to begin the program! On his road to get that U.S. Heavyweight title. A title that no one holds right now. Dustin comes up with a big win here on Worldwide Wrestling, Jesse.
Well, like you said it, Tony, he's on his road back to a showdown with ravishing Rick Rude as the U.S. title's held up. There you see Shanghai, the good reversal by Dustin, fires him right into Tex Slazenger. Dustin right there, Johnny on the spot, hooks him in that bulldog. Down goes Shanghai, hooks the leg, referee in good position. 1, 2, 3, and the held up U.S. heavyweight champion wins another one.
coming back, it's the first appearance of Sid Vicious. Plus, more to come on Worldwide Wrestling.
Welcome to another edition of the WCW Magazine. I'm Gordon Solie. You know, it was just a few weeks ago that Johnny B. Bad was attacked by Max Payne, and Max Payne stole his glitter gun. Well, that was a glitter gun that his mother had given to him, so it was obviously a great sentimental attachment. He wants it back, but Max Payne had this statement.
You know something, Johnny B. Bad? I have heard you, and I've listened. And I'll tell you what, I'm at the end of it, man. I've heard you talking about your, what did you call it, a glitter gun? I prefer to call it a party pooper. Yeah, that's what it is, Johnny. It's a party pooper. And you know something, Johnny? All I've heard you say is about how Mama B. Bad's gonna feel so distraught and so worn out until you get that thing back. Well, you know something, Johnny? I gotta kind of laugh here a little bit because I'm giving you an open invitation. If you want it, Johnny, come and get it. But you know what that means? You've got to come to my domain, Johnny B. Bad. And you know something? That's a trip that you've never made. So if you dare, come to my lair, Johnny B. Bad, because what's behind my closet of decadence, you can't deal with.
Well, I wonder if Max Payne will make it back to the ring next week. He's scheduled to wrestle. We'll find out. We'll be back with more action after this timeout.
Check out the new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. 27 different bars, 27 different NBA team logos. And you never know which team you've got till you give them a shot. The new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. Check it out.
World GTX is on sale this week at Kmart.
Check out the new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. 27 different bars, 27 different NBA team logos. And you never know which team you've got till you give them a shot. The new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. Check it out.
For me, looking good isn't about vanity. It's a job requirement.
Beautiful.
Even just a couple of flakes is a bad move. That's why I use Head & Shoulders Dry Scalp Shampoo. Other shampoos can strip moisture away. Head & Shoulders helps protect your scalp's natural moisture and helps prevent flakes before they start. Put it to the test and see for yourself. Head & Shoulders Dry Scalp Shampoo and 2-in-1, because beautiful hair can't have flakes.
Hi, I'm Neil Pateron, president. Did you know Tetra's Garden Pond Kit can transform your yard into a showplace?
With Tetra Pond's flexible PVC liners, you can create a free-form Tetra Pond almost anywhere. In-ground, above ground, even indoors.
Tetra Pond products for beautiful water gardens, now at Petland discounts.
These automotive professionals just witnessed an amazing demonstration.
It works. Oh, my God.
We ran this 500 horsepower engine after draining all the oil. Before we drained the oil, we added just one bottle of a revolutionary new engine treatment, Duralube. By bonding to the metal inside your engine, Duralube protects like no other regular oil or additive can, giving you better mileage and longer engine life. Duralube, in a class by itself.
WCW Worldwide Wrestling, great crowd on hand and a big win for Dustin Rhodes as he looks to regain that U.S. heavyweight title on down the road. But what about the big main event we have coming up? A return match for the Computerized Contenders Challenge for the World Tag Team Championship, Jesse.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think the computer's got a kink in it because we know who the best tag team in the world is, without a doubt. The Hollywood Blondes.
Exactly.
Let the computer spit out whoever it wants. The Blondes will be ready.
Also this week, Ric Flair and a flair for the gold, kind of a 50s look. Maybe the set of happy days, if you will, because Johnny B. Bad will be out here with Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Well, that ought to be real interesting. Johnny B. Bad showdowns with the Nature Boy on Flair for the Gold coming up.
And a look once again, a man who has turned up the intensity. It's red hot for Rick Steamboat, the Dragon, if you will. But right now, let's go to the ring, the much anticipated match. Let's go right now to Gary Capetta.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Colonel West Virginia, weighing 220 pounds, Scott McKeever.
Well, there he is.
There he is.
There's who the Colonel's got.
My goodness.
Big Sid Vicious. He don't look too happy either, does he, Tony?
He never does.
Looks like your wife on Sunday morning.
Well, she doesn't look that good. In the back he goes. Cindy McKeever down. Sid Vicious. By the hair. And an uppercut.
You know what I love about Sid? He lives up to his name. Look at that. A little face stretch action with the big forearm.
There is no question about it, Jesse Ventura. One of the most awesome men ever to compete in WCW is back, Sid Vicious.
That's your standard one-handed choke there.
That's your standard one-handed choke.
Whoa!
And your Sid Vicious one-arm pickup.
Look at the power this guy's got.
Screaming for the powerbomb. He made his return unexpectedly at Slamboree. And now he's back in World Championship Wrestling. Complete domination. Good night, Irene. It's over.
Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious.
A triumphant return for Sid Vicious to World Championship Wrestling here on Worldwide this week. Tremendous quick victory for Sid, and it's got to make Colonel Parker just beam. And look at this. Oh, yeah. There's how they wheel out Sid's opponents. Look at the Colonel taking charge down there. There he is, the man who's returned to World Championship Wrestling.
If there's no one!
And Vicious knocking the opponent right off the stretcher. Sid coming back in style. I'll tell you what, my colleague Tony Schiavone, let's go to replay and then we'll get Tony down at ringside. Look at the strength of Vicious. Wham, one-handed. Lifts his opponent up in the air, slams him, and there's this patented Sid Vicious powerbomb, which he does to perfection, and an easy victory for Big Sid Vicious. Let's go down to ringside. My colleague Tony Schiavone standing by with Sid.
All right, Sid and Colonel Rob Parker, it's a joyful day for you, I know.
Hey, up! You know, I'll bet you right now, people like Ric Flair, Sting, Davey Boy Smith, and of course our favorite, Van Hammer, you're all asking the question, who opened the gates of hell and let Sid out? Simple, it was Rob Parker. Now, the day that he did that, the hierarchy in WCW changed that day. And at the top of the list is the name Sid Vicious. And anything less than that is nothing. And why? Because I rule the world. First things first. First we gonna rule WCW.
And there it is. The man is back, and we'll be back with more. Stay with us.
Are the combinations? Fruit flavor combinations.
Are in every bag of Skittles.
Skittles. Well, there's Grapeberry.
Grape, what? It's a name thing.
Like Lim Lamore. Lemma. No,
what?
no, like lemon, lime, and orange.
See, every Skittles combination
is a new taste with a new name. New taste, new name. New taste, new name. Oh, I get it. Strawberry, lemon, orange and lemon. Perhaps not. So how many combinations are there in every bag of Skittles? Bite-sized candies. Find out for yourself. Taste the rainbow. Can I try it again?
Today I got a letter from a retired colonel from Kentucky. Snapple is a super product, perhaps the only good that has ever come out of New York. Let's set him straight.
I'm Ed Koch. New York City is the place where the corned beef sandwich was invented, and the first elevator that was installed, the first capital of the United States was in New York City. And it's true.
Snapple still is the best thing that ever came out of New York.
You got it.
Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth.
First, Roy Rogers introduced their juicy bacon cheeseburger on sourdough bread. Then they introduced Roy's real roast beef on sourdough bread. And now there's Roy's great tasting sourdough grilled chicken sandwich with Monterey Jack cheese and Hellman's Dijonnaise. Yep. Looks like Roy's sandwiches are really on a roll.
I thought you said they were on sourdough bread.
I did.
Oh, he said roll.
Yeah, roll.
That's what he said. You see that? I was right.
Roll bread. Sourdough.
What do you mean roll bread? There's no such thing as a roll bread.
Roy Rogers.
My eye is like a poached egg. It runs when poked.
Sit. Sit. Good boy.
The action, the people, the unexpected, the Meadowlands. It's everything you want your night out to be. But ordinary. The Meadowlands. First race, 7:30 tonight.
We are back with you on WCW Worldwide Wrestling. A capacity crowd on hand. And it's been excitement plus here on Worldwide. And now, here he is. Ricky Steamboat, the Dragon. And you know Jesse Ventura, as he makes his entrance here into Worldwide Wrestling this week, it's our first look at really the return of the Dragon here on Worldwide.
Well, you know, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has had a tremendous successful career, both in singles wrestling as well as tag team as of late. Ooh, let's check this out now. The room darkens.
And with a burst of flame, the Dragon is back. Now, what were you saying about his great career?
Well, his career as of late has been in tag team wrestling. As you know, he held the title with Shane Douglas, the WCW World Tag Team Championship. But you know, the Dragon's getting up in years now. He's what you consider a veteran. And I think deep down inside, he's got something he wants to accomplish as a singles wrestler before he becomes one of the legends of wrestling. You agree with that, Tony?
Absolutely, Jesse. I agree with everything you say. As Steamboat set to go in this match against Joe Kazana.
But, you know, the tough part's going to be for Steamboat, though, now. He don't have no one to rely upon now, though. You know, the great thing about tag team wrestling, if you get in trouble, you got a partner. You can tag your partner. If you lose, you can blame your partner.
Collar and elbow tie-up and a drop toe hold. Certainly Steamboat trying to turn his career, his life around here, and I got to give him a lot of credit.
Same thing I do in broadcasting. If it's a bad broadcast, it's Tony's fault. If it's a good broadcast, I carried the load.
Yeah, there's always someone to blame. And the fans are in it, too, with Ricky Steamboat the Dragon. The man who was NWA heavyweight champion. A man who was a dominant wrestler during his tremendous career. Now with a newfound intensity in the ring. Wait a minute.
Oh, Tony, you got some more guests here. My favorite tag team.
Well, the Hollywood Bloods are here. Gentlemen, what's going on, Steve?
Isn't this pathetic, Tony? I mean, how old do you figure Steamboat is? 45, 50, and still dressing up like some silly lizard? He's just another one of the tag teams that the Blondes are going to retire. I'm begging this guy to do something else, to put groceries in Richie and Bonnie's mouth.
I think Steamboat's been in Richie's closet, by the looks of it. Anyway, Tony, the real reason we're out here is the Blondes are getting ready to grace the Wretched Refuse with their presence right here live on national television and send those Nielsen ratings skyrocketing. Get ready for a brush with greatness.
Back to you guys.
Well, thank you very much for the 1, 2, 3.
They kind of took the glory away from Steamboat. He wins the match and nobody really knows it.
What is this? Interrupt the announcers' night on World Championship Wrestling Worldwide? Why don't we bring somebody else out and talk to us?
They're really taking advantage of you, Tony. You better get in and set down the law at those production meetings.
I tell you what, there's no question about it, though. cannot take away from the effort and the win by this tremendous athlete.
Let's go back to replay. There you see the Dragon at the top of the rope coming up. Beautiful flying crossbody. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and the Dragon with a singles victory starts his quest in singles competition. And there you see the mark of the Dragon. Whoa, look at that. Is that bad breath or what?
Now, it's not bad breath. Back with Paul Orndorff, and don't you dare call him Paula.
You can't see gasoline vapors, but they are very dangerous. Gasoline is a motor fuel, not a cleaner. Don't put your family in danger by using gasoline indoors, and keep it away from your children. If you use gasoline in your home, your dreams for the future can change in a flash. Keep gasoline tightly sealed and away from your children, because what you can't see can kill you.
In reality, a Jolly Rancher candy is 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch square. But the virtual reality of its taste is immeasurable. Jolly Rancher candy, the great taste of fruit, squared.
I bet you Subway token this ain't light.
You're on. You never know. You never know.
I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. This ain't light.
Yes, it is. There's a new light beer for people who wouldn't consider a light beer.
What is it?
Introducing Coors Extra Gold Light compared to Bud.
I'm colorblind and I can tell it's dark.
Looks and tastes like regular beer. You won't believe it's a light.
If I didn't know this was a light beer, I would have never thought this was a light beer.
Coors Extra Gold Light. It's the rich, smooth, darker light beer.
I agree with him.
Oh, hi. Cliff here at IHOP. Thanks. And out there are thousands of misguided folks who made the mistake of skipping breakfast. Well, don't they know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? And more importantly, that nobody does breakfast like IHOP does breakfast. I've just got to tell them.
Maybe tomorrow.
The Passport Breakfast, only $3.99. 2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, and 2 international pancakes. Just $3.99 at your tri-state area IHOP now.
It's car buying magic at the 1,000 car auto, van, and 4x4 auction on Atlantic Avenue at the Van Wyck Expressway in Queens. It's going on every Saturday and Sunday at noon and every Tuesday night at 7. At each and every auction, more and more great cars like these are sold. You pay what you want for the car you want. That's the magic of auction buying. Come in for a great deal on a late model car. It happens at the big auction on Atlantic Avenue at the Van Wyck, the full service auction.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Have fun with some real headbangers, the Incredible Crash Dummies. They're guaranteed to break you up. Now available on NES, Game Boy, and Game Gear.
Odor Eater's Foot Powder. Its super drying formula can absorb 25 times more wetness than talc. Odor Eater's Foot Powder.
We're back on Worldwide Wrestling. It wasn't too long ago that Cactus Jack was seriously injured at the hands of the world champion Big Van Vader. We'll try to get an update on his injury, but right now, here's what happened.
Grace has removed the mat.
If he powerbombs him here, Chelsea, he'll kill him.
The cement, Tony.
He's not moving. He's not going to get up. He can count all day. He's not... Power bomb him on the cement. All right, we're back with you here on WCW Worldwide. And to the fans and the millions of cards and letters and phone calls that we have received, we want to apologize for being very vague on Cactus Jack and that severe injury. He did have a very severe head injury. He was sent to a hospital. He was released to his wife at home and then sent back to another institution. We've been trying to follow his story, but we've dispatched a reporter now to check on Cactus Jack.
Well, let's go to the reporter and let's find out what's happened to Cactus Jack. I'm interested in that, Tony.
Let's go to this report about Cactus Jack.
Can't you tell me anything? Thank you. This is Catherine White reporting for WCW from the hospital where Cactus Jack is under observation. Or should I say was under observation. I've just found out that Cactus Jack is no longer here, and no one seems to know what's happened. I haven't been able to get any information from the doctors or the staff, but I can tell you this. This is no ordinary hospital. Apparently, the physical effects of Jack's brutal beating at the hands of Big Van Vader are no longer the concern. What we are dealing with now is a man with serious psychological problems who's left the hospital without authorization. A dramatic new chapter in the story of a man who once was WCW's most fearless wrestler. And the title of that chapter? Where is Cactus Jack?
Cactus Jack? Yeah, I know where he is.
Wait a minute. This man says he knows where he is. Excuse me. Could we talk to you?
Gotta eat now. Pateron, 15 minutes.
Oh, this will only take a minute.
60 seconds? Yeah. Crease my blanket.
Oh.
It's nice and neat.
I'm sorry. Will you still talk to us?
Yeah, 40.8 seconds left.
You said you knew where Cactus Jack is.
Yeah.
Well?
Not well. Definitely sick. Definitely sick. He's not well.
What I mean is, will you please tell us where he is?
Cleveland. Down Cleveland.
Cleveland? Cactus Jack is in Cleveland?
No. Atlanta.
Atlanta?
No. Atlantis. Atlantis. Underwater. He's got gills now.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. There's Jack.
Jack? Oh, he is here. Come on, Bill, follow me. How's this, okay? Jack! Jack! You're not Jack.
Well, that's what the doctors keep telling me too, but I don't listen to them either, sugar.
Okay. This is Catherine White for WCW, signing off.
Orndorff came in irate from the chant of Paula.
It's a rough game, Tony. And,
he's hurt.
You know, if the fans get Mr. Wonderful angry like that, guess who gets to pay for it? His opponent.
Like a Ron Simmons, maybe.
Right here, look at this. Beautiful chicken wing double arm suplex right there over the top by Mr. Wonderful, which of course is a setup for the Mr. Wonderful patented pile driver. And that'll part your hair if you got any.
Guests, stay with us. Still our main event. Also for the World Tag Team title on Worldwide.
Check out the new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. 27 different bars, 27 different NBA team logos. And you never know which team you've got till you give them a shot. The new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. Check it out.
Make new wild and tangy lifesavers. You're going to need some pretty wild stuff.
Add the taste of fresh watermelon, sour apples, and a nuclear cherry.
Are you ready to try the newest, tangiest, most wild, flavorous life?
Check out the new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. 27 different bars, 27 different NBA team logos. And you never know which team you've got till you give them a shot. The new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. Check it out.
When I came to, I had broken ribs, cuts all over my face, my ankle was shattered. It was horrible. And it wasn't even my fault. Dealing with their insurance company was impossible. I knew I needed a lawyer like Jacoby and Myers. It was like they said on TV. Their personal injury lawyer got my medical bills paid and got me compensation for my pain and suffering. I couldn't have made it without Jacoby and Myers. They were there when I needed them.
These automotive professionals just witnessed an amazing demonstration.
It works! Oh, my God!
We ran this 500 horsepower engine after draining all the oil. Before we drained the oil, we added just one bottle of a revolutionary new engine treatment, Duralube. By bonding to the metal inside your engine, Duralube protects like no other regular oil or additive can, giving you better mileage and longer engine life. Duralube, in a class by itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Flair for the Gold with your host, Nature Boy Ric Flair, also featuring Fifi the Maid. Tonight's special guest will be the prettiest man in WCW, the outrageous Johnny B. Bad. And now, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
tonight. That's why, because we're alive. Look at my main man, Double A. Double A. All right. You look like Marlon Brando in a scene from The Wild One, brother.
And we are the Wild Bunch.
We are the Wild Bunch. Hey, we got Bobby Suckers, and guys, who else do we have tonight? All right. Come on out here one time, Fifi. All right. Give it to him, Fifi. Honey, you are live. We are at a rock and roll pavilion, and you know why? Because I have the most outrageous wrestler, the most colorful wrestler in all of WCW as my special guest tonight. I'm talking about the man who possesses the tutti frutti and girls that kiss that don't miss. How about Johnny B. Bad?
I love the rock and roll, Maestro, and I'm here to drive you out of control.
All right. High energy.
Hey, look at Arn Anderson. He looks like a big old Fonzie. Ooh, I like that. Wait a minute now. And the beautiful ladies, you girls look so pretty. Oh, Rick, I'll tell you, it's a good day to be on the Flair for the Gold, and it's a good day to be a bad man.
Johnny, I got to tell you, you are high energy tonight, and brother, you are looking good.
Well, I'll tell you something, Rick. I feel good. And you know something? I've been watching you wear all those beautiful sequin robes with the Australian crystals, and I brought you something special. A present for the Nature Boy.
Well, I hope it's not the kiss that don't miss.
Oh, hush, Ricky, no. I got you a B-Bad boa.
All right. How about it? Look back, Blue Jays. Woo! Johnny B-Bad, brother.
You look so pretty. You're almost as pretty as me.
Well, thank you. I'll keep working at it, Johnny. Come on over here now.
I'm so outrageous, it's contagious.
Brother, is he strong or what, huh? You know, Johnny, I have been watching you on TV now for 2 years. Not only are you one of the most colorful wrestlers in WCW, girls, they tell me he's got a pretty fair body. Is that true? No, don't get too much now. But I got to tell you, brother, your threads are dynamite.
Well, thank you,
Johnny
Richard.
Bad, brother.
Thank you.
And welcome to a Flair for the Gold.
Oh, I feel great, I'll tell you.
Let me ask you, you know, I've been watching you week in and week out, and now what's the story on Max Payne and Norma Jean?
Max Payne, let me tell you something. There's been a travesty of justice in World Championship Wrestling. You see, Max Payne took something that was very special to me. Something that I loved.
Now, wait a minute. You're not talking about that Bad Blaster, are you?
That's right. See, this is
that the one he took?
No, this is not the Bad Blaster that he took. You see, the Bad Blaster that Max Payne took was my original Bad Blaster that Mommy Be Bad made little baby Be Bad for the day that he would make his debut in World Championship Wrestling. It's gone.
What you're saying is there's a lot of sentimental value to that thing,
well,
right?
Rick, I think you could attest to this. You remember your first robe? Remember how beautiful it was? It said the Nature Boy on it.
I remember, brother. I wore it down that aisle to victory, too.
And you still have that robe?
I got that robe, brother. I put it on at least once every year.
And isn't that special to you?
It's very special to me.
Well,
a lot of sentimental value.
That's how my Bad Blasters. It's very special. Mommy B. Bad's been crying every night, and she said, Johnny, go back and get that Bad Blaster. So if you're listening, Max Payne, remember, either give it back or I'm gonna kick your booty with my tutti frutti.
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa! Max Payne, if you're out there, brother, you better keep an eye open. Listen, Johnny, I want to keep you up tempo. We got a party going on for you.
I'll tell you.
And I want to tell you something. Last night, Fifi stayed up all night long making you some Tutti Frutti Taffy.
Tutti Frutti Taffy, my favorite.
Tutti Frutti Taffy for Johnny Bad. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you like the taffy, don't you, huh?
Rick, is it? I'll tell you. Is there any possibility of possibly meeting Fifi?
Any possibility? You want to meet Fifi? Come on over here, Johnny. Fifi, come on over here. Johnny B. Bad wants to shake the hand of Fifi. Johnny B. Bad,
it's a
meet
pleasure
Fifi.
You know, Fifi, I have something special for you. This is called the kiss that don't miss. Whoa! He's pretty slim.
Oh,
you stuck one in on me, man. That's pretty good. Pretty. You're almost as pretty as me. Well, wait a minute, Johnny. Let's keep the party going. Yes, right. I know Double A went through all those 45s. You'll find one that Johnny will like.
I got your favorite right here. Punch that on, baby. Right
Let's not sit down. Let's get down. Sweetheart. All right. Let's keep things rocking and rolling. We gonna move on, Anderson. Get up in there for those big old white body socks now. Come on now. All right, check it out. Deep now. Come on now.
Here goes Johnny B. Bad, and you don't want to make him mad. He's as pretty as a picture. He looks just like Little Richard.
Well, you know, of course, the WCW has ordered the U.S. title vacant at this particular time. However, Ravishing Rick Rude still holds on to the belt. And I guess he's going by the old axiom that possession is 9/10 of the law. Anyway, Ravishing Rick Rude made these interesting comments. No need to talk about Rude, but I'll tell you what, it's not over between Rude and Dustin Rhodes. We'll be back with more action right after we take this time out.
In a world of flat chips, what do you call crunchy baked shells surrounding smooth, creamy fillings? Role models. See why combos taste better? What do you call a hole in a crunchy baked pretzel? Room for improvement. Now filled with creamy, spicy mustard. New spicy mustard combos. See why combos taste better?
Hey, look at this. You see something?
65 million years separate mankind
Come on, girl.
from the dinosaur
You feel that?
for a very good reason.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
Universal Pictures presents a Steven Spielberg film. Jurassic Park, rated PG-13, starts Friday, June 11th. Check out the new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. 27 different bars, 27 different NBA team logos. And you never know which team you've got till you give them a shot. The new Nestle Crunch NBA Team Bars. Check it out.
Make new wild and tangy lifesavers. You're going to need some pretty wild stuff.
Add the taste of fresh watermelon, sour apples, and a nuclear cherry.
Are you ready to try the newest, tangiest, most wild, flavorous lifesavers ever?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, a return match. It is set for one fall with TV time remaining. Introducing first, from Denver, Colorado, 231 pounds, 2 Gold Scorpio. His partner, WCW Magazine Rookie of the Year, Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
Well, it wasn't that long ago we saw right here on Worldwide Wrestling. They went to a television time limit draw for the World Tag Team title, and now the return match is set. These two youngsters, Too Cold and Bagwell, against certainly the two most arrogant, the two cockiest guys I've ever met in my life, who are about to be introduced.
The best. The
Yes,
champion.
They are.
When you're champion, Tony,
And
you
ladies
can
and
be
gentlemen,
cocky.
their opponents from Hollywood, California. They are the World Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes.
Flying Brian, Stunning Steve.
Don't you agree with that, though, Tony? If you're the champions, you can be cocky.
If you're the champions, Jesse, you can be anything you want to be.
Absolutely.
But that certainly would not be a way that I would take, a road that I would take.
Well, that's because you're a modest type guy.
Well, yes, I am.
And modest guys usually finish behind the pack.
Well, not always.
Most of the time.
Not always.
You notice it's the cocky guys. It's the cocky guys that excel. Barry Bonds is cocky. He excels at baseball.
How about this? I am sitting beside of you. Not many other announcers in the United States can say that, so
So you should be cocky because you get to sit by me.
Here the match is underway. You always find a way out of it, don't you? Into a hammerlock, Marcus Alexander Bagwell. The youngsters who told me before this telecast started that we were going to try to wrestle these two and not get sucked into this taunting and not let our tempers carry us away. And that's exactly what they're trying to do right here.
Well, it's a good thought for the young tag team of Bagwell and Too Cold Scorpio, because if they get caught, and it's a very good point, Tony, if they get caught in the psychological game, the Hollywood Blondes are going to tear them apart. No doubt about it in my mind.
An arm drag takeover, and Bagwell keeping Flying Brian right down to the mat. The Hollywood Blondes now making their home base out of Hollywood, California. These two young men, there's a knee as Scorpio comes in, have been touring the country in the big blonde machine. Big chop, and you're in the corner, Flying Brian. There's Scorpio. Hesitated a minute. Over the top he goes to the apron, a shoulder block into the midsection. Oh, the knee got up right to the side of the head.
Well, Too Cold thought he'd get away with it twice, but Flying Brian didn't let him, but there he wraps him into the buckle. And the Cold Man off the top. You know, speaking of Hollywood, oh, there's a cover. Speaking of Hollywood, how'd you like that Stallone interview a few weeks ago?
It was darn good, as a matter of fact. Sylvester Stallone was with us on one of our television programs, WCW Saturday Night, into the midsection.
He hangs out with the Blondes, you know.
Well, I know that when they're in Hollywood. Double team. To the ropes, and an elbow right on target from Stunning Steve.
Look at, now he's filming. I like that. Right in the middle of the match, they take a cut and film a little bit.
Big forearm blows. Got a 1 count.
I used to pose the Blondes film.
And here's the double team. That's something else they do quite well, is double team. Also, here are two men who had been hand-picking their opponents as of late, who they wanted to face. They are so confident, so cocky, so arrogant, they have agreed to face the team of Arn Anderson and the Nature Boy Ric Flair on Nationwide TV the 17th of this month. And what a match that should be. Right now, they are taking the measure of Bagwell. We got a cover and got a 2 out of that.
I think the Blondes are going to whale him.
Bagwell is in trouble right here. We have to take a break. The tape machines are rolling. If something happens during the break, we'll show you what happened on instant replay. If not, the match continues after this on Worldwide.
Baby Ruth, Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth looks funky, but Baby Ruth tastes fine. And if it didn't look so funky,
It wouldn't taste so fine.
Baby Ruth,
If it didn't look so funky.
it wouldn't taste so fine. Yo, baby!
It's peanuts and more peanuts stuffed in caramel and nougat that make it look so bumpy, look so funky, taste so fine.
If it didn't look so funky.
It wouldn't taste so fine.
Baby Ruth, Baby Ruth.
Yo!
One of these engines was filled with Castrol Syntec, a synthetic oil, the rest with conventional oils. They were then drained and started without oil to prove a point. You see, Syntec has a unique molecular structure that bonds to engine parts. Lab tests show it leaves a layer of protection far stronger than conventional oils. And if Syntec protects this well now, imagine if you leave it in. Castrol Syntec protects in ways other oils can't.
Great look. Beautiful hair. And only weeks ago, she came to my salon with a problem. Dandruff. So I showed her what Head & Shoulders can do. We washed half her hair with regular shampoo, the other half with Head & Shoulders. The result? Regular shampoo side, dandruff. Head & Shoulders side, flake-free. Looking good, Sally.
Thanks to you.
Head & Shoulders, because beautiful hair can't have flakes.
Some get to be governor when times are good. Not this governor. Jim Florio inherited a mountain of debt and faced a national recession. He made tough decisions, and this former boxer took some punches. You'll hear a lot about what Jim Florio has done wrong. Here's what he's done right. Florio's small business loans have saved and created jobs. People on welfare are now required to work, and welfare recipients cannot get extra benefits for extra children. Florio tightened clemency so criminals stay in jail, and Florio toughened death penalty laws. Florio stopped ocean dumping. Beach closings are down 97%. More mortgages are available for first-time home buyers. Assault weapons are banned. The gun lobby lost. Florio froze government salaries, and he refused a $45,000 pay raise. Now, instead of a deficit, we're making investments. Jim Florio, strong principles, tough decisions.
We are back on Worldwide, and yes, something has happened during the commercial break, Jesse. Two Cold Scorpio is in there by himself. It is 2-on-1. And what happened during the break was Bagwell was injured. I think we have it on instant replay.
Here you see what happened, Tony. Outside the ring, you see Stunning Steve picking up Bagwell, dropping him throat first on the steel railing outside on the floor. Bagwell out on the floor being helped back to the dressing room. Referee didn't see a thing, and the Cold Man is now in a handicap match against the World Tag Team Champion.
It happened while Too Cold was the legal man in the ring. That happened outside the ring. Referee didn't see it. But 1, 2, and Scorpio has to face both Hollywood Blondes by himself, and he's doing quite well.
Well, he's holding his own at this point in the bout, but what pressure this puts on Too Cold Scorpio. I mean, if he gets in any trouble, like right there, the kick by Stunning Steve in the big forearm, he's now got no one to tag to.
You're exactly right, and as good an athlete as he is, he's given it a heck of a try here. He can't stay like this for long.
I don't care what you say. Many times, Tony, the ego gets in the way. When Bagwell got hurt, don't you think they should have forfeited at that point?
No, Jesse, it's not ego, it's pride. They may never get another title shot. Oh, quickly, a tag made. And Scorpio is going to work on Flying Brian.
Dropping those knees into the arm and the elbow, snapping that arm on Flying Brian. But the key is right there. Flying Brian has a partner, Stunning Steve.
You're exactly right. Double team, and now Scorpio is in major trouble. If you just joined us, Bagwell taken out in injury in this return match for the World Tag Team title. And now 2-on-1. Fans are chanting Scorpio, but the Cold Man's in trouble in the corner. He's trying. He's nowhere to tag, though.
That's right. His instincts are telling him crawl out of the corner and get to your partner. But there's no partner out there.
Into the midsection.
Referee may have to stop this one.
You may be right. Double team and Too Cold at the mercy of the Hollywood Blondes. But the match is still going on. Should Scorpio pin one of the two Blondes, then he and Bagwell will become the World Tag Team Champions. Oh!
There's the terrible towel. And oh, can they get away with it now? Because there's no partner to warn the referee.
Absolutely. Cover again. 1, 2. He is hooked onto the ropes, and that stops the break. Tag. Brian back in. You're watching this match
Look
on
at
Worldwide.
Coleman. His instincts. He's going to his corner trying to tag. Nobody there.
Good instincts for the youngster, but nowhere to go here. Side of the head. We can only speculate about the condition of Bagwell and hope that he is okay. Head crash goes Flying Brian. This 2-on-1 match for the World Tag Team title. We didn't think we'd see it, but it happened. During the commercial break, and on the back of the neck now.
And again, we'll repeat it. Bagwell injured. Too Cold Scorpio left in the ring by himself. He held his own for a couple of minutes. But now the champion, Stunning Steve and Flying Brian, taking over on him. Big back body drop. They can measure him now, Tony. They're going to film him first a little bit, though. That irritates you, don't it?
I'm not alone. You hear the boos? 1, 2, a 2 count.
Well, you know, when you're champions, you can't please everybody.
Yeah, but you can really tick a lot of people off. Up high. Whoa, dropped him face first. Kind of a version of a gourd buster right there.
And a casual tag. Here comes Flying Brian. He's going to do a little trash talking.
Yeah, Flying Brian, one of the best at it.
Yeah, but you can't knock them, Tony. They're the best there is.
They are the best.
You may not agree with how they got there, but they are there.
To the midsection, and you're watching this match on Worldwide. It has really been a great match. It's been very tough for me to watch the last couple of minutes because there's 2-on-1 going on.
Hey, Scorpio could have thrown in the towel, so to speak.
You wouldn't have. Why should he? Right to the top. Look at that leapfrog. Scorpio! Oh, what a great desperation move.
A belly to back, and he's going up the top. What an upset this would be, Tony. He hit it. Oh, but Flying Brian hit him. Referee's asking for the bell. For what? For what? Is he disqualified?
And here's Arn Anderson coming in.
Now what business has Arn Anderson got to do with this?
He's got the left side. And listen to the fans.
What a sneak that Arn Anderson is. He comes in all fresh and jumps the champions. Oh, but the champs are going to make it pay.
We're almost out of time. Here's the climax. We'll see you next week. We're out of time. Barbara's in. What a mess that's going to be.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Odor Eater's Insult knocks the odor out of your shoes and out of your life with activated charcoal, the world's most powerful odor destroyer. Odor Eaters.
They're fast, spit acid, and are invading NES decks everywhere. Blast life-sucking face huggers and exterminate deadly aliens in the pulse-pounding NES blockbuster Alien 3.
Help your eyes with Clear Eyes eye drops. They get rid of the redness, and unlike the leading eye drop, also have an extra ingredient to moisturize, too. Clear Eyes.